Welcome back, everybody. Quick video to go through the setups that was given or were given by the CRT model yesterday, 15 minutes. Another 100% win rate, which is pretty crazy. And before starting the video, I want to thank you for using my codes to get your cheap prop firm accounts, right? So the 19% off is still active on Boonlock, so get your cheap accounts because I think it's ending soon, right? 50% on Take Profit Trader, which is the best current prop firm in the market, if you ask me. So you can have daily payouts, right? As soon as you have more than the buffer they want you to get, you can get whatever you want out on a daily basis, which is like crazy, right? Top Step started acting, denying payouts as of late, making Take Profit now the best current prop firm in the market, right? Tick is always a very good prop for the instant funding accounts, and Tradeify have the best instant funding accounts and they also have like the best growth accounts, like which is the cheapest you can get funded now because you don't have to pay for data. All right, now without further ado, let's go back to our setups. Okay, so I'm actually always on the M15 now, right? And I have always an idea of what price is doing, right? So London gave me no setups. Why? Because we were in this leg here, right? And all London did is go to its premium, right? And we had this beautiful high probability order block. Why? Because it was a CRT setup as well that happened on it, right? So this is a high probability order block. So I was interested here in shorts, but I saw no SMT here, right? So no SMT here, so I didn't take anything, right? But it was clear that they were cooking setups for New York Open, right? So New York 9 happened here, right? 9:15 soup this candle, right? But as I always tell you, don't try to play anything before 9:30. Or at least if you get subbed out, consider taking another setup, because 9:30 can always take your stop loss, right? So this is a valid entry because we also had SMT. If you look, guys, closely, we have this one candle SMT, right? If you can see on ES, they never took this high here, right? So this is a valid setup, but the time was wrong, right? So 9:30 gave the setup. So we had this higher time frame SMT. Okay, cool. You guys see it, right? So let's go on market replay for this one. Okay, here. Okay, so market open, right? And I was on the 15-second chart. Okay, and I have these highs on my mind. Okay, watching closely what the open will do. All right, so market opens and it soups the high, right? Soups the high, and we have clear SMT again with ES, right? So this is SMT again at market open, right? And what do we have again, right? SMT breaker. Now, again, the breaker is high, higher high, and we close under this low, right? So I want to close under this low, right? So when we close under this low, what I do is I market sell the next candle. I don't wait for a retracement, right? I don't wait. Okay, target is 2R. Okay, now if you go back to the daily chart, you can see that we have a daily fair value gap. I wanted the price to touch. Okay, so if you go back to the 15-second, right, you can see that the 2R was a really good target, or if you wanted to target the daily FVG, okay, for 150 points, that was also an idea if you know what you're doing, as I always say. Okay, now price tagged us, right, gave another entry for the guys that were late. Okay, gave also for the greedy guys another entry. Okay, and look at this now, right, again. So we were retracing, Nasdaq were doing higher highs, right? ES was doing here. Okay, SMT. So what confirms the SMT for me? I want a breaker, right? So every high had SMT here, but no breaker created, right? So you don't go and short crazy without a breaker. Okay, now the breaker happened and it had a beautiful displacement down. Okay, so this is another entry for you. If you missed entry number 1 of your seeking confirmation, this is entry number 2. But this time, let's go to R again, to be honest. Let's go to R. Okay, if you wait for this fair value gap tag, you can miss the trade. Okay, exactly like this. Oh, this was a breakaway gap, but yeah. So instant TP for bot the trades, right? So because this 2R was here, right? And if you held to the daily fair value gap, that's another TP. Okay, so this is how the first trade played out. Okay, let's go back again, 15-minute time frame. So all I'm doing now is staying and checking my charts every 15 minutes, right? Cool. Now, sorry. Come on, replay mode. Don't start acting up. Okay. So we had this leg here. Okay. Cool. All right. We had this leg. So we had this beautiful FVG as well. Okay. Right. So we are in premium or EQ at least of this leg, right? We print a huge up candle in an FVG. Okay. Consequent encroachment of this FVG is like just here. All right. So I was looking for this soup. Now this was a beautiful setup, to be honest. Why? Let me show you why. Do you see this? Right? You see that this candle had no down wick, right? So this is beautiful devil's mark, right? Right? So when this happened, if we CRT this and do the breaker, this is a huge or a very good target. Now this is the little sauce for today's video, right? So this happens on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, it happens everywhere. Go and see or go and look for it, all right? Now, I was on the 15-second, right? And as I always tell you, look for your CRT, how it was made, right? So number 1, CRT was cool, and then we made a breaker, right? So retail guys are shorting here. Everyone is shorting here. Look at this. breaker and fair value gap. But a breaker and a fair value gap without like knowing what to do is madness, right? So now we know how the market maker fool guys, right? So look at this beautiful LR, right? Let's go and see ES, right? Same stuff on ES, right? Okay, so I was waiting for this soup, right? I want these early sellers to get wrecked here. They touch the consequent encroachment of the fair value gap, CRT souped. We have SMT here, these highs, all right? Now, I'm looking for a breaker to form. I was hoping I get another SMT here, to be honest, but no problem, since we inverse all of these FVGs, right? So the moment we close here under this low, right? The moment we close under this low, I am so selling this, right? So here is my entry, stop is here, target, yeah, right, 2 hours, right? So plain price, gave another entry, okay, and TP. Okay, now when this happens, you can target actually this beautiful LR, right? But as I always say, don't be greedy, just take your money, because sometimes there will be an SMT that will get you cooked. Okay, now going back to the 15-minute charts here, right? I saw another setup that's printed, right? So here, as you can see, price kept just ranging. And if you are watching some streams, lots of traders got cooked in this range, right? Because they don't know what to do. I don't know why they are expecting stuff to play out here in these ranges. At least wait, guys, for an expansion or something, because this was only a range, okay? So here, the setup happened here, okay? So we had this range, we close here, so immediately I was thinking premium and discount of this leg, right? And I was thinking, let's go back. I was thinking this order block should hold, but we need this candle to be souped, right? So let's make this arrow here, right? And when you go to the 15-second, right, you will see that we had a small market structure shift. So, and we inverse this fair value gap, right? So this is good for me. Why? Because early buyers will get cooked here, right? This is how the market maker do stuff, right? They induce, this inducement was not that good, but they at least try to induce some guys, okay? Now, they got cooked, right? Okay, they got cooked. Now look closely. You see this breaker, right? And the SMT was somewhere here. Check. I think the SMT was with YM, right? But I didn't take this setup, to be honest. I didn't take it, right? Just, I think the SMT happened with YM, but I'm sure something was happening here. Yeah. The one candle SMT. Pretty sure about it. Exactly. So if you look closely, guys, um, this candle was taken by NQ, right? Sometimes the SMTs are very hard to spot, okay? Right? So this was the SMT. It was on the M1, right? So SMT, breaker, you buy this, right? Target 2 hours. Let it play. Instant GP, okay? Now that's this was beautiful, by the way, because it was also the last hour macro, I believe. So yeah, it was the setup. It was beautiful, right? So you got an idea of what the setup is capable of, and basically you're always trying to catch or wait for your setup to happen at a equilibrium or discount or premium of a leg. So here, if you can see, price here never reached back to premium, so you extend it here, right? Now when price reached premium here, no setup was given, right? Here as well, no setup, no SMT, right? You will still waiting till you get something here, and here was beautiful, and look, bam, right? Here again, they retrace to premium. You look for your soup to happen there. If it happens, cool. If it doesn't happen, you wait, right? No problems. You didn't lose money, okay? So it happened here. You check your 2 hours, you're Gucci, okay? Then you see them creating bullish structure or money makers. You see if you can stop, if you can find the soup here, right? So here they didn't soup, okay? No problem. You wait for the next leg, okay? Here they created this. They created this down candle. Wait for it to get souped, okay? Superino, you're Gucci. And you can do the same thing here, okay? Here. Sorry, I was here like this, okay? Will we soap this one, right? So we soap it, okay? Let's go. That's another setup. I didn't see it yesterday, to be honest, right? But that's at 4:15, and most of the prop firms will not allow you to trade at this time, right? But the setup still worked, right? So I hope you guys see these how strong this setup is, and I hope you guys start trading this now, because it's something really, really strong, okay? Now that's all for me today, and I hope I'll catch you with another beautiful video, guys. Take care of yourselves. I love you all. Ciao. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any futures update. And if you want to dive deeper into the Moneymaker setup, check out the playlist that will pop up in the end screen. It's packed with everything you need to get started. Remember, everything I do is free, including our thriving Discord community. Join us and let's keep growing together. Ciao, ciao.